But would it be a Sophie Chanel video without a hair flip? Huh? No. Did y'all see that? Oh, no.
Now, is she worth it? Let me work it. Put my thing down, flip it, and reverse it.
Yeah, she is worth it, honey. What's up, sunshines? It's your stay-at-home mom, Sophie Chanel, and I am back with another hair review. Yes, you guys, we are back, and today we are coming with a vpart unit. Yes, this comes from UNice hair, but before we get into all of that, I have to say thank you so much to my sunshine tribe, and I want to give a shout out to my sunlight, sunbright, sunshine of the day. Thank you so much for your support. I'm so glad to have you a part of the Sunshine Tribe. Now all you have to do to be the sunlight, sunbright, sunshine of the day is show me some love down in the comments and just keep showing love, and I'll eventually put your name up on the screen so everybody can celebrate you as well. Okay, so again, this Jerry curly unit comes from UNice hair. This is 150% density, and she is giving, darling, she is giving. Okay, it's giving more than 150% volume to me, if you ask me. I love big hair, I love curly hair, I love the volume. You already know this. I love volume. Okay, so this is the Jerry curly hair, and I have it in the 24 inches. This is where she's coming on me. So right about tailbone length. I am 5'5" for reference. Okay, so this is my first vpart unit, and I will say that when I've looked at other reviews for vpart units, a lot of people were struggling with the no leave out aspect. So what I tried to do was see if I could take on the challenge of doing a vpart unit, curly unit with no leave out, and I think I did all right. The lights are a little bit funny, so it's kind of hard to see myself on the screen on the monitor, so bear with me. But overall, I feel like she's giving what she's supposed to give. I feel like if my hair was a little bit darker, then I could have a better blend. And also if I maybe had like braided my hair so that the combs wouldn't slide, that could be another option. But we're gonna get into all of that. So I'm gonna put what we're gonna do like on the screen somewhere. So I'm gonna slide over and we're gonna see like what's really going on with the hair. And we're just kind of gonna walk through it. So we're gonna go over just some common mistakes that I see when applying these vpart units. So first mistake that I've been seeing is that people have been attaching their wig from the back. Now with a normal wig, I feel like that's okay to do. Attach it in the back, slide it forward. However, with these vpart units, you don't really know if the size that you're getting is perfectly fit for your size head. So I've been seeing people go from the back and their combs come out too forward, if that makes sense. You don't want your comb like slapped like right here on your forehead. You want it right at and like maybe a little bit behind your hairline. So that's mistake number one. So I show you that here. The second mistake that I've been seeing is that people would apply the wig and then do the side combs. And what that does is create a lot of tension. So you don't want to do that. And I show you an example of that here. You don't want to do that because you don't want to pull your hair out. It's like the combs that are on the sides are a little bit wider, and I think I have some for an example. Let me just grab those really quick. So yeah, so they're the larger combs that are more like this, if that makes sense. And what some people do with their vparts and their upart, you can take those tension combs out and just sew these onto your unit. Now for the sake of time, I didn't do it, but that is an option as well. I don't feel that these are as secure. However, I feel like they aren't as, as harsh on your hair and doesn't have as much tension on your hairline. So this is an option. You can get these at your local beauty supply store. Another common mistake that I see people make is that they take the vpart unit, install it without customizing. Now that is a huge mistake with these vpart units. You got to do a little customization. So what I did, which you'll see here, is the art of the pull out, not that kind of pull out, the art of pulling out your hair and back combing the V-part hair, if that makes sense, to create a blend. So you'll see me do that here. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start by installing the V-part unit in the front. In the very front, you want to go ahead and anchor and position your hair where you want it to be. It's gonna shift a little bit and you'll make some adjustments, but you wanna go ahead and start there.
So 2 things. By the time I've edited this video, I have discovered a new method to do a more flawless install of vpart units. One of those methods includes having anchor braids. That way your hair does not shift, the vpart doesn't shift and slide and all of that. Let me know if you guys want me to do a second video with a better method.
So what I did was go ahead, open up all my combs. I attached it in the front. This one came over here. I already had my part defined. And you guys saw, I just had 4 plaits. Just kind of pulled back and then threw a stocking cap on over my 4 plaits. So you go ahead, the clips through the combs in your hair. And then you can go ahead, attach the back and the sides if you want to do the sides as well. And then what I did was go in with a rat tail comb. I don't know what I just did with mine. But you want to go in with your rat tail comb and you want to slide the tail end of the rat tail comb right underneath your natural hair where it's close to the part, and just kind of lift some of that up from your hair that's underneath on both sides, all the way till you get to where you're going with your hair, to with your part. Then you want to take the comb side of it and kind of roughen it up a little bit, and then you want to lift up the U part and back comb, just back comb it. And what you're doing in essence is blending your little bit of hair. I wouldn't even call it leave out because it's not coming all the way out. You're bringing that lifted up hair that's your natural hair to blend and mesh with the hair on the V-part unit, if that makes sense. And that's it. And you just keep going and keep doing that until it blends. Now, the issue that I ran into with this particular hair for my hair is that this hair is darker than my natural hair color. My natural hair color is like, it's some gray. Some of those grays were being super disrespectful. So I had to go and like pluck those out because that definitely don't blend. Sis is getting older, getting wiser. So the little slick grays tried to come through, but I had to pluck them out so that it could get a better blend. But all that to say is that you want to have your hair match that color. So because my hair is more of a lighter brown and it's like a dull color, it's been dry, it didn't necessarily blend. So I did go in with like a little bit of oil to try to get the color to show up a little bit darker, to blend a little bit better. And where I messed up was I used a wax stick to try to smooth down my frizzies a little bit, and it created a coating on my hair as well as the V-part hair, and it wasn't my favorite look. But I did just kind of go back in, spritz it with some water. That changed the texture of my hair. So learn from my mistakes. I would hold off on the wax stick, and I don't mind a little frizz. I feel like it gives it more of a natural style. So if the frizz bothers you, you can maybe go in with a little bit of light oil, some water, and just kind of, smooth it out so that you don't get the residue from the wax stick. Yeah, so that's what I ended up doing. I went off camera, added a little edge, a little bit of I won't say baby hairs, but a little bit of baby hairs, not too much, nothing over the top. And I didn't use like a long-term edge control, so they're probably faded by now. It's been about an hour or so since I did this hair. I had to take a little break. So, but now I'm giving you the D's. So that's pretty much the art, in my opinion, of getting your hair to blend with this V part to be able to wear it with no leave out. Now, I'm showing you this hair dry because I like the dry look. I like the bigger hair, but I will go ahead and wet this hair and let you guys see how that looks. I did go ahead and do the hair flip, so that should be in here as well. Yeah, thank you so much again to UNice for sending me this hair. This hair is gorgeous. You could go in if you want and snip some of the ends so it's not just like, you know, straggly looking, scraggly. I think it's fine. It doesn't bother me. I love the look. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you are not following me on Instagram, be sure to do that at the Sophie Chanel. If you are not subscribed to this channel, what are you doing? Go ahead and subscribe. I would love to have you as part of my Sunshine Tribe. Also, follow me over on Facebook, Sophie Chanel 1, and also on TikTok, the Sophie Chanel. I really have to work on my TikTok. I've been working on Reels on Instagram, and I need to post them over on TikTok. Nevertheless, thank you guys so much for rocking with me. I appreciate all of the support, all of the love. You guys have been so supportive. So I really appreciate that as well. Do me a favor, if you like this video, go ahead and share it. Share it to your Facebook page, your Instagram, to your mama, your daddy, your uncles, your aunties. Share it. You know what I'm saying? Text it to some people, share it on your social media. I'm just trying to reach as many people as I can with some positivity, showing you guys how to slay your wigs. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys see the wet look and any other looks that I came up with this hair. Bye. So I don't go shooting where your heart beat, 'cause you take the bullet trying to save me, then I'm left to deal with making me, and there's a whole lot of love ain't trying to waste it, like we be running the mouth and never make it. There's just too beautiful ways, don't wanna taste it. There's just too beautiful ways, don't wanna face it. But I think there's some kind of love, baby. Drip, drip, that is the type of love, baby. Drip, 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 I know you, it's getting love, baby. Drip, drip, it's getting love, baby. So I had to just briefly come back on really quick to let you guys know that I forgot to mention about like the tangling, the shedding, and all of that good stuff. So if you watched this video from the beginning, then you will see me coming back after I co-washed this hair and brushing through it. I did get a little bit of shedding, not too much. Again, I like this hair. My preference for this style of curl is big, fluffy, dry, a little bit of frizz because it makes it look more natural so that it doesn't bother me. So it's not something that I would just comb or brush through while dry. After wetting this hair, I did like finger comb through it a little bit just to make sure I saturated all the strands with the water conditioner mix that I was using in the spray bottle. And I got just a couple of little strands, nothing major, but it is curly hair, so that's to be expected. I would say that this is big or small head friendly. It's definitely adjustable in terms of it being a big curly unit. You can kind of get away with tucking it under if it's a little too big for you, but I don't think that it's too small that my big head friendly and big head friendly adjacent girls can't wear it, because you know sister is big head as well. All right, you guys.